Okay, I think this is take number 3. When y'all get to know me, you'll find I'm a cut up. So forgive me for that. That's just who I am. I did one of these videos and the neighbor was over working with me and you could see her slip by in the background. So she made me do the video again. And then also I just did probably 5 minutes of this and then my vacuum cleaner went on. I have a Roomba vacuum cleaner because I have cats. They're great for cat hair. But anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to set up your Create a Roll-Up sheet. Well, the Create a Roll-Up bag. How about that? The sheet's already done for you. This is our Create a Roll-Up bag. When people see, feel, and touch products, then they treat themselves to more. They're either going to get it from you or they're going to get it from the department store. But they're going to get it one place or the other, so why not you? I used to be hung up on selling to people. You don't sell to people. You pamper them, and then they treat themselves to products and take them home, what they want to take home. They can either take it home from you or they can take it home from the department store, wherever they choose. But the thing is, it's what you leave them with is what keeps them coming back. And you know, your customers fall in love with you and then they're loyal to you based on how you treat them. So I never go in with dollar signs in my head. I go in to make someone feel good. And this to me is my ministry, so I'm able to talk to people and visit with them, get to know them. I know their kids, and I mean, I love that. And I needed to make money fast. That's why I got into Mary Kay, because I needed to make money fast. I did come in with the full store. I'm sure you already know that. And started with products on hand. I came in as a Diamond Star. Of course, I ran out my first week, had to reorder again. But what I'm going to do today is show you how to set up each one of these pockets. And hopefully you can see pretty well as I go through it. When you have the full-size products for them to see, feel, and touch, they fall in love with the products and they treat themselves to them and take them home. I do not leave people or give people a lookbook at the party or skincare or the facial, because when people look at a magazine, they'll pick out a lipstick or a lip liner. But when they look at sets like this, they treat themselves to products and take them home. The first time they are with you and do a facial or a party, they are getting a Create a Roll-Up sheet. You go over it with them till at the end. You don't show them anything with prices or any paperwork of any kind until the very end. The only thing you want to give them is a profile card, and that profile card they'll fill out with their information on it, and then you start into the products. I actually do a Mrs. Cab in the beginning, and you'll learn more about that later. But this is the Create a Roll-Up sheet. We focus on these first 6 sets, and then some of the mascaras and liners there is what we focus on. So with that and this is the main focus. Now at their follow-up appointment, they'll get like the microdermabrasion, or maybe they'll want to see the brushes, the deep wrinkle filler. These are alternate skin cares, which I'll tell you about those. But the first thing, now that you see this and how it's set up, I actually stand this up just like this at a skincare class so the customer can see it. And then I go inside and I take out the different products, and yeah, they do fall out sometimes like that. And I set them up in actual sets. Move that back out of the way. And so let me set the sets up while you're watching, and then I'll tell you why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, this is primer, which I need to fill up in my kit. I needed this. I have extra products in here because sometimes I show extra things because I'm a firm believer in the more you carry, the more they treat themselves to. So that doesn't need to be in there. That does. There's a brush. I have every concealer in this roll-up bag. Okay. This and this. That. And I think that's it. I think this goes with that. This. And let me move my sheet. So I actually have it set up for you. Now, my product bag is used. I mean, I use this every day, every time I do a makeover. One of my customers said, Vicki, you could take this bag, take the plastics off, lay it in the top of the dishwasher, and wash it. And she said, that's what I do. So I tried it, and it works. So your customers give you tips also. I want to show you here a little trick. I'm going to tip this down so you can see it. Okay, I set these up in front of course, these can't set up well for you to see, but I will pick them up and show them to you. As you can see, I use these products. They are well used on the customer. So the first thing that we have in the first row up on your first set here, and you can print this off on, it should be a link right at the bottom of the video or right above it, is the satin hands and the satin lips. And I just rip this off like that. And I take it to the sink with every customer's disposable cleansing cloth. And then I take out, and the first thing I do is their lip balm, which is this one. I may have to set it back up to show it to you. Is the lip balm, and then I leave that on until they get back to the table. And at the table, I have them take their disposable cleansing cloth and wipe off the lip mask and put on the lip balm. Then also while I'm at the sink, I do the satin smoothie. They rub that in. And then I do the scrub, and they wash that off under the sink and have satiny smooth. Make sure you close that back to that pump where it won't squirt. And then the hand cream goes on after. And then when we go back to our seat, then they wipe that off. Okay, so that's, you want to do the satin hands and the satin lips there at the sink. The next thing that you're going to put in is the 2 sets that you have of the skincare is going to go on pocket number 1. Very rarely do I do the combo woolly on people at the skincare class because you really need to be at the sink and suds it up, or at the shower, because you squirt a little dime's worth in your hand, a little bit of water, and it suds up. But at the skincare class, you can't do that as easily. So you're going to have that, and then you're going to have, this one is the normal dry. It's pink. Combo woolly is the lavender. So generally, everyone gets the normal dry cleanser because it's easier to get off. I just let them know that they're going to go home with the combo oily. If they're not extremely oily, I go ahead and give them the normal dry the first time to take home and try it, so I don't dry them out too much and cause them, you know, any kind of discomfort because they got too dry. But then I do the combo oily moisturizer for those combo people. Now, if it's dry, everybody gets the normal dry. moisturizer, and normal dry cleanser. But that goes in pocket number 1. So you have 2 sets of skincare. These did come in your showcase. So you already have those. And then we have our oil-free eye makeup remover, in which you see that separates and you shake it up, it suspends, and they squirt it on a cotton square. And then the next thing in that pocket also, okay, that's set number 2. So let's go back here. Set number 1 is pocket 4. Set number 2 is pocket 1. That's your cleansers. Then you're going to have your day-night solution, which goes in pocket number 1. That slips right inside there. The next is going to be your eye cream, which I have a totally separate bag of the Volufarm that I keep with me, but you want to have the firming eye cream to show at the first appointment, and then the foundation primer. So that goes in pocket number 2, which that was set number 4, goes in pocket number 2. Set number 5 is going to be your liquid foundation, mineral powder, brush, and concealer. Those all go in the color pocket, which is pocket number 4. This is your color pocket. Number, 1, 2, 3. Set number 5 goes in pocket number 3. I said that backwards. The next one is set number 6, and that goes into pocket number 3, which is your color pocket. Find a glamour look that you like and put it in there. And then there is your applicators underneath. What I like to do is just pop that out, just like that, and show them that it's all magnetic, pops back in, saves them money because they only purchase or treat themselves to what they need. You know, when they run out of one, then they can just treat themselves to the one item that they need. That goes in pocket number 3. When I close them out at the end, I do tell them about the other products. I go through the sheet, but I also do at the first appointment the eye primer, because I love eye primer. It keeps your eyeshadow on all day. I call it eye glue. And then, of course, we have our Skin Vigorette brush. The microdermabrasion, that's in pocket number 2. And the microdermabrasion is the only thing that I add to the Volufarm set. And the Volufarm set, when I'm doing a Volufarm customer, I just pull this pocket off, put this pocket on in its place, and show the Volufarm. So this is the only product that I add to the Volufarm is the microdermabrasion set. I also have, that's not in the roll-up bag, is a brush set, because I do want to show a brush set. Now this is a demo brush set. This one is not a sale brush set, but it has all 5 of the brushes in it, and I show that to people. But I also keep my samples in here, and then I keep my CC creams. All go inside the bag. But that's just, this one's a demo bag, but I do want to show it so they will know what it looks like and what it feels like. I also have in here to show big size set. I have all of, I'm not going to pull them all out, but I have all of the mascaras in here, because we have lash lengthening, we have Lash Love, we have Ultimate, we have waterproof, and that way they can try. I even had a brown opened up in there, and one of my customers who had never used brown before loves it. This is our pencils, our eye pencils and our lip pencils. I have those in there, and then I have our lipstick in there to show. That's inside there also, and it's all zipped up inside here. Of course, I already told you about the eye primer. Another one that I like to keep in there is, oops, wrong one, is the eye cream in the Volufarm. That's what I use. I love the tip on it. It's more powerful than the Volufarm, but the regular firming cream. Make sure you label all your products, because if you're working with another consultant, you can get your products mixed up with hers. I also label my mirrors and I label my brushes. I label everything that's mine so they don't get mixed up with someone else. Mary Kay at Play is carried in a separate bag. Usually it's the teens or tweens that love that. I have older people that love the eyeshadows, but they're not as easy to deal with as in the compact for me. We have our botanical set that I also show, for people who need botanicals. That's scent sensitive or allergy sensitive people. And then I have the Volufarm set that I show for people 40 and above. And then I use the small sample size set for the teens, because usually it's the parents that are buying for the teens. And I'll go ahead and show them this with the, and I don't put blemish control toner on them at this appointment. I just do the cleanser and the moisturizer and tell them about the acne treatment gel and blemish control toner. Although the blemish control toner is amazing. And then the next thing I do, that's everything that's in here. And then we have a gift giving set. I left my, I was trying to see where I stuck my lookbook. Oh, here it is. One thing, but this is how the roll-up bag is set up. So you want to make sure you have that all set up and ready to go. One thing you want to do is go through this lookbook, flip through it, see all the things in it, see what you like, and when you place your first order, you make sure you have everything you need too. When I started the business, I had to be wearing the product because I didn't feel comfortable unless I was wearing the product. And I do everything. You want to take everything and demo it in your kit on the back of your hand. Yeah, no, all that was in this bag did not come in your starter kit. You got samples and $350 worth approximately of retail products to show. And what you got in that kit bag was samples of the set 1, full size of set 2 and 3. If you ordered 600 or more with your first order, you got the firming eye cream, unless they've changed it since this video, and then the microdermabrasion. You got that. And then you also got whatever foundation you chose, liquid or mineral powder. So you would need to add those other items that did not come in your kit to fill up your bag that you're going to show. I like to sell $1.99 sets and $2.99 sets. I sell more of the $1.99. That's why we show 3 sets. A $2.99, a $1.99, and a $99. So I wanted to start out. I made sure I had my skincare, which was the first 2 sets. The third set for the whole 5 on the top row I had on my face. And then I also had the eyeliners, lip liners, the mascara, lipstick, eyebrow pencil, and the primer. So, I made sure I had my whole face, because if I was going to be showing it, I wanted to be wearing it. And if I was wearing it, then I could tell them how you could see it, feel it, touch it. And then if you have not placed your first order yet, generally we've probably already gone over that. But if not, generally people like me to do their first one because they don't have a clue as to what to order. And I've done it so much, I can just go click, 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 and I've got it ordered. Special order for everyone. So anyway, that's how you set up a Create a Roll-Up in your roll-up bag. Thank you.